Hi, precious heart. Thank you for joining us for our weekly vlog. Humanity and all life evolving on this planet received life-transforming energies and moved a quantum leap forward in the light during the opening of the 11-11-11 Gateway on November 11th, 2018. Many activities of light took place that day, which allowed the Company of Heaven to assist each and every one of us in extremely powerful ways. Today, the Company of Heaven wants us to reflect on those events so they will be fresh in our minds as we prepare for the next phase of the unfolding divine plan on Earth. On November 11th, 2018, we commemorated the 100th anniversary of Armistice Day. That was the day that the armistice was signed in France between the allies of World War I and Germany. That event ended the war on the Western Front, which took effect in 1918 on the 11th day of the 11th month at 11 a.m. On November 11th, 2018, a gathering of 76 world leaders took place in Paris, France, to acknowledge the millions of soldiers and civilians who died in that horrific war. As millions of people around the world opened their hearts and focused their attention on the events taking place in France, a collective cup of humanity's consciousness was formed. This, along with the thousands of other events orchestrated by lightworkers around the world who are participating in the 11-11-11 Gateway opening, gave the Company of Heaven an open door through which they could greatly accelerate Earth's ascension process. On that sacred and holy day, we had our free seminar in Los Angeles, California. A wonderful group of more than 300 dedicated light workers attended the seminar. We were joined in consciousness by thousands of light workers around the world who selflessly projected their light and love into the chalice of our heart flames in Los Angeles. This exponentially expanded the amount of light our Father, Mother, God, and the Company of Heaven were able to infuse into our planetary grid of transfiguring divine love. As promised by our Father, Mother, God, that gift of light is now amplifying the light work of every single person on Earth 1,000-fold every day. The second phase of the divine plan that was accomplished during our free seminar in Los Angeles involved an expansion of the violet flame beyond anything the Earth has ever known. It is not by chance that this area in California is called Los Angeles. This is the multidimensional portal of angels through which the angelic kingdom enters the physical plane to fulfill their specific missions for humanity and Mother Earth. When their mission is complete, the angels return once again to the realms of light through the portal of angels in Los Angeles. There they are refreshed, rejuvenated, and empowered for their next mission. A couple of years ago, we officially entered the full embrace of the age of Aquarius. The predominant influx of divine light that will bathe the earth during that 2,100-year cycle is the seventh solar aspect of deity. This is the violet flame of God's infinite perfection, which pulsates with the perfect balance of the blue flame of our Father God's divine will and power, and the pink flame of our Mother God's transfiguring divine love and reverence for all life. When we officially entered the age of Aquarius, Saint Germain and the legions of light who are associated with the violet flame of God's infinite perfection appealed to our Father, Mother God and asked for a cosmic dispensation. That dispensation would allow fifth-dimensional violet flame archangels to assist in awakening humanity and in educating the masses about the power and might of the violet flame of God's infinite perfection. In an act of merciful divine grace, our Father, Mother God gave permission for billions of powerful fifth-dimensional violet flame archangels to enter the atmosphere of Earth through the portal of angels in Los Angeles. One of these archangels was stationed within the aura of every man, woman, and child. These magnificent archangels cannot interfere with our free will, but for the past 2 years, they have been working with every person's I Am presence in unprecedented ways whenever the opportunity presented itself for the person to further awaken and consciously participate in the use of the violet flame. Due to the incredible shifts of energy, vibration, and consciousness that have taken place on this planet since the activation of the consciousness codes within the DNA of the millennials and the children, the Company of Heaven revealed to us the miraculous events that were being accomplished during the opening of the 11-11-11 Gateway in 2018. We were told that several days prior to November 11th, the fifth-dimensional violet flame archangels that were stationed within the aura of every person on Earth were summoned into the great, great silence by our Father, Mother God. Within that force field of God's infinite light, these powerful archangels were initiated into a higher octave of service on behalf of humanity. That initiation prepared the archangels in new ways to assist the I Am presence of every person on Earth with the next phase of our ascension process. As those of us gathered within the portal of angels in Los Angeles participated in several activities of light, we served as surrogates on behalf of all humanity. Through our planetary grid of transfiguring divine love, our Father, Mother God breathed into the collective cup of humanity's consciousness higher frequencies of light, which allowed the I Am presence of every person to recalibrate our pineal and pituitary glands and our nervous system. This recalibration prepared every person on Earth at a cellular level to withstand higher frequencies of the fifth-dimensional, crystalline, solar violet flame of God's infinite perfection than we had ever received. Once that was accomplished, our Father, Mother God directed the fifth-dimensional violet flame archangels who had been basking in the light of God within the great, great silence to return to the aura of the person on Earth they had been serving for the past 2 years. As these selfless messengers of God passed through the portal of angels and took their strategic positions within the aura of every person on Earth, they began the process of assisting the I Am presence of the son or daughter of God to which they had been assigned through the next phase of his or her ascension process. Every person's ascension process is unique and is being tailored moment by moment by our I Am presence. This is occurring in perfect alignment with the greatest need of the hour for each of us personally and for all of us collectively. Whether this process is easy or difficult depends on which of our past life experiences are surfacing to be healed and transmuted back into light, and how quickly we can accomplish that process. The faster we complete this purging, the sooner the pain and difficult challenges will stop. Then we will be able to tangibly experience the patterns of perfection associated with the new earth. The most powerful way in all creation to transmute and heal our surfacing miscreations is by bathing that misqualified energy in our Father, Mother, God's violet flame of infinite perfection. The gift of light that our Father, Mother, God blessed humanity and Mother Earth with on November 11th, 2018, during the opening of the 11-11-11 Gateway, literally transfigured at an atomic and subatomic cellular level our physical, etheric, mental, and emotional bodies. This gave every person's I Am presence the ability to withstand higher frequencies of fifth-dimensional crystalline solar light than the Earth has ever known. Once that monumental shift occurred, our Father, Mother, God exponentially expanded the bandwidth of the fifth-dimensional crystalline solar violet flame that will bathe the Earth and all life abiding upon her throughout the age of Aquarius. The Company of Heaven said that with our finite minds, it is difficult for any of us to truly comprehend the benefit this expansion of the violet flame will have on our ability to accelerate our ascension process. They assured us, however, that if we will continually invoke this gift from on high to transmute and heal the residue of our surfacing miscreations, we will prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that this divine intervention is life-changing. Dear one, in our vlog next week, as billions of people focus on the joys of Christmas and the path of divine love that Jesus taught, we will join with every person's I Am presence and the Company of Heaven to invoke the most powerful cleansing activity of the violet flame of God's infinite perfection that we are capable of receiving. In the meantime, please help prepare humanity to receive this gift of light by frequently repeating the following violet flame mantra. This violet flame mantra can be repeated either aloud or in the silence of your heart as you go about the business of your daily life. I will repeat the mantra 3 times. Transmute, transmute by violet fire all causes and cores not of God's desire. I am a being of cause alone. That cause is love, the sacred tone. Transmute, transmute by violet fire all causes and cores not of God's desire. I am a being of cause alone. That cause is love, the sacred tone. Transmute, transmute by violet fire all causes and cores not of God's desire. I am a being of cause alone. That cause is love, the sacred tone. God bless you, dear one. I look forward to being with you next week.